big up the people them that are watching the podcast. Okay. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell your friends them about it. I don't know what the fuck Ceesix talk. You understand? Just chatting one bag of shit. Do you want some of this drink?
Definitely not, man.
Okay.
Yes, people. Welcome back to the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, click the notification bell. We're here. You get me? Episode 5. Yeah, it's a good look.
How come every time I'm here, I'm the only one that's drinking?
I'm drinking.
I'm drinking.
I'm drinking. What?
You ain't drinking shit.
Why? Hold on. So wait. Why do you? So
you're just drinking water.
But if it's not alcohol,
don't drink water.
But it's still drinking.
You go in your fridge, be a fizzy drink and fuck with
me.
Yes,
no.
Yes,
that might have been the old me, but brother, right now, listen. You can't chat, bro. Feel like you can't chat to me, bro. I'll knock you out, bro. Okay. Things have changed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not jelly no more.
Okay.
Yeah, knock you out.
When last you go gym?
This morning.
Swear.
Yeah, I go every day, bro.
You didn't go this morning.
I did.
What time?
7.
Fucking like that.
7
to this morning. I went gym.
No, you didn't.
I posted. Go on my social media.
Bro, that's an old story, bro. It's recycled, bro.
Go on my social media.
What? You see, this is the thing. You think that you think that this is. I'm not one of the people that believe the lies people feed on social media. You're feeding lies.
Because I'm scared of that. Because there's new technology that they could zoom in your picture and see what day you took the picture. I'm sorry, that was just new technology.
Serious?
Yeah. Boy, them could do that as well. You know, any picture you take, there's a file, the GPMs, whatever, Peggy, and that will tell you time and date when you took that picture.
Time stamped.
Times every picture. I take a picture right now. It's
of course. But you're saying on the video it transfers
everything
when you post it.
Yes.
Well, to be honest, I'm not one of them social media guys. Like
you are. You post every posting club.
Me.
You post when you fart.
Me.
You too.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, you post every your shit.
Bro, listen.
I've seen you. You're so
social media.
Me tonight in my bath playing at Bubble O'Clock.
This guy, you're so social media. You've even got your kids on social media.
Because they are social media. But you are social media.
How, me?
You're social media.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Everything. You got Twitch, you got itch, you got bitch.
Okay, I see what's happening.
You got SoundCloud, I've got everything.
Yeah, but that's not
Google Ceesix. Everything's there. You're not even any.
But I don't post everything. You post everything.
But you're on everything.
How much people have seen the Dizzle Lounge?
Now, because of the podcast.
No, before that. It's you. So right in the first episode, you
remember it's Dizzle's Lounge. How are you not going to see the fucking lounge? If it's duh.
Where
make it make sense.
Where is the lounge?
Don't fuck up yourself in this episode.
Where is the lounge? You're set from me from last week, innit?
You're set for yourself.
No.
You know,
I can see that you're ready to start on me from last week, but what it is, you can't style me, bro. Yeah.
You see, that's how you fucked up. You came defensive. You know what? Because last week you fucked up.
We see I'm on the rope.
Yes.
Early.
Yeah. You're on the front foot. I ain't said that. You're just trying to win from. It's not a competition, Ceesix. Anyway, what's the topic today, Carl?
Did you see the coronation of the king a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I know you was there. I saw you.
I was there, front and center, man, with my
No, all hail the king. All hail the king. This is the king's country.
Yeah, but
This is the establishment.
So let's look at this.
I am not going against the establishment.
I don't tell you to go against the establishment. I'm just asking you. Did you see the coronation? It was a couple of weeks ago.
I didn't see it now.
All right, cool.
Slip through it.
But everyone's talking about the now Queen Camilla.
Yeah.
But they're like, yo, she was like a sighting.
No.
She was a sighting. Now let's. I don't know the ins and outs of.
You know what? It's hard for me to really discuss these things about the establishment, knowing that I'm a part of the establishment, and I'm with people with OBs and MBEs. So,
but you don't have any of them. So you're not actually a member of the British Empire. You're just
begging it.
You're just begging it.
Yeah,
okay.
Technically, but
you got a BB.
You got BBL. First man with a BBL.
Why?
No, but my thing is, all hail to Camilla, because as I said, and if she was the side chick, remember she wasn't the side chick. She's always been the king's first love. That's what people don't understand and get the history wrong. She has never been a side chick. She was never a side chick. She never upheld to be a side chick. Henceforth, she married and had her child because she wasn't putting up with it.
So you're saying Charles was his thing from long time. They're the same age.
No, but remember, it's because
Diana was she like was that planned for them?
Remember, she wasn't the side chick. Remember, it happened where he couldn't really go public with her. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Diana was, remember, it's the royal thing.
Yeah,
so
was that his choice or was that put on him?
It's put on him. You get me, to bear his youths, a nice youthful virgin. You know what I'm saying? To bear his youths.
Okay.
Basically, but his love was always for Camilla.
Okay, so it's actually a good love story then.
It's perfect Hollywood. That's what they do. That's why the Crown is the bestseller. You know what I'm saying?
About them though.
But
all jokes aside, obviously I'm just seeing the memes and side chick this and whatever, but I don't know the history, so I'm not going to claim I know it. But if you're saying the way you're saying it, if it's like true love prevailed,
yes.
And at the end, you know, obviously it's really sad what happened to Diana, but if you're saying that that's what's happening now, at the end of it, this is like a true love story then.
Yeah. The only thing is the Queen is turning the grave to the she-tongue Queen now.
Yeah, but she knew it was going to happen.
She didn't. That's why
she didn't did.
She held out. No, if that's one person that held out,
yeah.
She held out.
Charles is not going to be king for long. Like in my lifetime, hopefully, I will probably see King.
Likewise. That's what I said. I'm going to see a change of the hands again.
My kids should see the passing of Charles, the passing of William, and the next. You know, based on age wise.
Yes. Yeah.
I think William's around my age, so yeah. I might not.
So my son he's going to see a queen, two kings.
And then whoever comes after.
No, and the king. The boy.
Another king.
Yeah, three kings. Archie, Archie, or whatever the youth's name. Sorry, the establishment, I don't want to get the youth's to is Archie.
Okay, yeah. So he's okay. Yeah, so that's what I figured. So you know, like most people, the queen she's just like reign forever.
The queen was.
But in theory, like our kids should see the passing of Charles, the passing of William. And then, so there's this coronation thing.
My kids have got some bank
holidays. They got some bank holidays coming up.
You understand? Okay.
No, that's interesting. I didn't know the full story, to be honest. I'm not really a royalist like that. Yeah. You know, I don't understand
Imagine,
I don't really taking a lot of time
saying that it. Charles has got a good 10 years. And in those 10 years, they're going to find something that's going to prolong him.
Like what he did to his granny and then.
Yeah, Charles is going to live to about 110. See, one time William, because William said, yeah, my earth, he's
We've done this establishment. I thought
I'm just saying, it's Jamaican terms for his hair.
It's okay.
Enamelled.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing is, it's a polite Jamaican way of saying, your head enamelled. Like jam could draw bricks at night. You know, bird's nest. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, when he gets to be king, his son's gonna be like
they're all holding out. They're all gonna.
Everybody's up. No one wants to give up that.
Yeah.
How you don't give up kingdom just easy. It's not like it's not a title. Remember, you don't. It's a title that you get when a man's dead.
So let me ask you a question.
Which king has given it?
I don't know. No, but I swear the reason that the queen become the queen so early is because her Papa stepped down.
No,
he never did. He stepped down. That's what I heard.
Yeah, because for love. With some girl, it was a girl.
I don't know. Alright, so let me ask you. This is again. I'm not really a royalist, so I don't understand how it works. But why, when the Queen was married to Philip, he was Prince Philip, but because Charles is king, that she's Queen Camilla? Why is I don't know. Why is that?
Because they're taking the piss. That's what I'm gonna say. They're taking the piss. The Queen would not allow it. The Queen would never. That's why she said you're not having it. Because she probably.
So she didn't want him to be King Philip. He had to be Prince Philip.
No, the Queen knew once Prince Charles was king.
Yeah.
There's more likely he's gonna
make her a queen.
Yeah.
And, it's interesting.
You're saying that no one's really pre that, no? That's something. That's food for thought because. Remember, he was always Prince Philip, and he done the most thing. He wasn't King Philip.
Yeah, he was never King Philip.
She never gave him that
I don't understand all this royal business. I don't know how it works.
But it can work because remember, a king can have his queen. We've seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Say this. No, I haven't watched it. I watched the first couple episodes.
But you've seen kings and queens thing.
Let me ask you a question. If you were going to be king, king. All right. So you got a girl that you're seeing and you like her, and you're happy. You're willing to make her a wife here.
Yeah.
Based on the life you live now.
Uh-huh.
If you were going to be king of the country, what would your standard be? How much would it raise from where it is now?
What do you mean? And what's that?
So the girl you're looking for now, like that you're willing to be settled down with, would she be a different type of woman than if you were going to be king? Would you want a different type of woman?
No. It's the same.
So whatever you're happy with now, you will take into.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she has to know something king.
She has to just know something.
Yeah, I'm king. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I think, and the reason I asked that is because I feel like when you hear about this king, Charles and Camilla, he wanted her no matter what.
Would you have made her queen?
Who, Camilla?
Yeah, if it was you. If you're king now and the woman that you loved forever.
So they have a choice?
Yeah, because obviously.
Yeah, of course I would. Of course I would. If
clearly there's a choice.
If I was with a woman that I was happy and like she's my woman and she's good enough to be my wife, she's good enough to be my queen.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
What's the point in me doing any other way? If I'm not, why would I marry her and then just you have to be a princess? You can't really make the queen thing. What's the point? Because in my world, the marrying is the queen. You get what I'm saying? Once we get married, you become my queen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I will do it. It makes sense. So the Queen and the Philip thing is just mad to me. It's mad to me. It's crazy. I don't get it.
It is crazy. That is crazy. But that is the maddest thing. That's because I've never really... No one's thought about that, to be fair. Because he's always been Prince Philip.
Yeah.
And now it's Queen Camilla.
Yeah, Queen.
She's Queen. She's got the same rank. She had the thing on her head, isn't it?
Yeah, she's queen. She got crown on them something.
Yeah, she's queen.
She got the African jewels on her. She got the African.
Imagine that though.
Stolen African jewels on her.
See how far you got.
No, but that's what it is though. Come on, there's one thing I do know about the royal family is their teeth.
It's not stolen.
What do you mean it's not stolen? Don't piss me off. I know you want to be a part of the BNB, whatever it is.
How is it stolen? Explain to me.
But it's not. Doesn't belong to them.
Did you see them, Steve? Come on.
Did I see it? Or have I just heard?
Yeah.
How credible is what I've heard?
That's what
I'll leave that one. But there was a woman that was on the TV and she was getting a lot of backlash up. I'm trying to remember what she said something like the balcony was terribly white. And she getting a lot of stick because she's a black actress. You said that. Now, do you think that if there was a black person up there on the balcony that it would even make any sense? Because she said it was terribly white, and obviously that could be indicating the fact that Prince Harry's woman, what's her name, Meghan, wasn't there. But do you think that there's going to ever be space for anyone darker than Meghan? Because they haven't even made space for Meghan.
Can I say something to you? In all honesty, the establishment is a white establishment.
Yeah.
It's like, remember, it's the same. Remember, this boils down to like the Ukraine thing. Yeah, us as black people, we throw out the word racism when we want, as we want. You understand? My thing is, all right. The Ukraine situation, the African people going on the train. Yeah. And then the UK pushing them off to get their people on first. Racism, innit?
Yeah.
Racism. All right, same scenario. Jamaica's flooding. Yeah. There's the bus, the minibus. Then you got someone picking up Sister Punsi. I try to take her on. Then you see about 4 Polish men. I try to go on the bus before Punsi. What's gonna happen?
You come on. In Jamaica, bro, come on.
What's gonna happen?
You know what's gonna happen. In Jamaica. The reason I say Jamaica. The reason I
4 Polish men that try to push.
Listen,
remember,
they don't know the difference.
They're trying to get on the bus.
They don't know the difference between Polish and just white. Them see white man, they're gonna deal with them different.
How is they gonna deal with them?
Listen, there's parts of Jamaica that are so fucking racist to themselves, yeah, that they're not troubling the white people. They're not troubling the white people. It's been pushed into their mind. They're not troubling the white people. They're not. That's reverse racism on themselves. So Jamaica might be a bad fucking...
No.
Yeah, it's terrible, bro.
They're not...
They're not doing it, bro. Mr. Anderson, you think they're going to run him? When they see a Polish guy, they're going to think it's Mr. Anderson.
The way you've just rubbed that, I'm not part of that.
I'm not rubbing out Jamaica.
You rubbed him out.
No, it's the truth, though.
I did Africa then.
It is, what's Africa? That's the fucking same.
Oh, fuck off, man. You're
Listen,
like my people.
Listen.
Now.
Let's
You're rubbing up my
look at
people.
it like this. Let's look at it like this. There's places, yeah, where that black people reside, yeah, and it's been beaten and drummed into their head by their establishment, that white people should be treated a certain way. This colorism within the black community exists because they think white is better.
They're chatting shit.
No, I'm not talking about every single person in the country.
There's
So why
no way
Why they bleach
four Polish man could go on the bus before Anti-Punsi and the man them are like, you might get some kick out of them blood clot.
You're moving mad.
You're moving mad.
Maybe.
You're mad.
Maybe.
There's no way that four Polish man could barge their way past Anti-Punsi.
There's parts of Jamaica.
There's
parts of Jamaica that black people cannot go because white man own that. And they come on their ground and they shoot you and the politicians and the police ain't telling that them white man nothing. There's not.
Where's that?
What do you mean? There's all the plantation lands in the Gulf. You try and go when you're going Montego Bay and you're going to Ochi, go and climb on that golf course. Run up on that golf course and tee for orange. White man kill you, or black man will kill you on behalf of the white man. Yeah, there's plantation land. When you see True Juice and them something there, go and tee for mango from that. There's parts of Barbados that black people cannot go. No, I'm just keeping it real. So what I'm saying is,
how there's some places in Jamaica that Jamaicans can't go.
There's loads of places. There's beaches. There's beach. You think there's 7 miles of white sandy beach that they sell. You think that the average Jamaican can just walk along the whole 7 miles?
Remember to say, now you're talking a different thing. If it's owned by a corporation and sealed off,
bro,
obviously trespassers.
The country
is not
listen,
Jamaica.
The country.
Trespassers and Jamaica are two different things.
No, it's not the country. It's the country's designed a certain way. The country has a natural resource, the bauxite. That was that red dirt that goes. They ship it to America and it makes aluminium. Yeah, that's Jamaica's natural resource.
Go on.
They sold it to another country. They've sold that. How you can't sell your fucking natural resource, your everlasting natural resource to someone else for one price. They sold it. That is your leaders. People follow their leaders. The first highway 2000, was from Spanish Town through Old Harbour, through Clarendon, through Maypen, all of that, sold to a French company.
No.
French company, yes, the first. So, the Highway 2000, the first one.
Okay. It's
owned by French. They own that part. They own the country, bro. They own that whole strip. So all the people that lived in the middle, you had to move. So they offered you a house. If you didn't, they offered you to move. They split communities because they put a highway in the middle. So people used to live over Yasso. People live over, so they got a highway in the middle. They split communities, they change it, and they put a toll on the road so it pays for itself. But the only people that use a toll are business people, rich people, and foreigners. Then they've sold the next highway to the Chinese. So from Ochi, that takes you down to join the Highway 2000 in Spanish Town through like Linstead or whatever. That's owned by the Chinese. That's another piece. So they've sold their natural resource and they sold the fucking land for a highway. These people are fucking stupid.
See,
now that's the government.
Look, I say something to you. That's incorrect information.
Tell me, because I know what I'm talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They never sold the highway. It's a win-win deal. Jamaica's a better place for the highway.
Win to who?
Wait, you said your piece.
To who? Let's ask you a question. I'm not trying to cut you. I just want to know. Win to who?
For the Jamaican people.
Okay, go on. Tell me how.
Because they've got a nice super highway
that they can't afford to be on.
They can afford to be on. But my thing is,
what's the average Jamaican's wage?
Remember, the Chinese don't own the fucking
Yes,
thing.
they do.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
The how they're getting paid back is from the toll. The toll money is the payback for the building up.
What are you talking about? No.
Once the money's been paid off, they could take
Can you
off
research
the toll.
and stop chatting? They own it, bro.
They don't.
They own it, bro.
They're getting paid off
They
by the
own
toll.
it. They own it.
And the tolls is their money that they able to pay it.
Listen, do you know when I?
They never just
Listen,
they
do you know
don't.
listen, the word Highway 2000.
No,
do you know that
they helped.
Do you know the
They
word?
helped.
Do you know
See,
this is?
no,
Do you know the word Highway 2000? You know what that indicates? The first highway.
No, let me tell you.
Do you know what it indicates? It indicates it was built in 2000.
Remember,
we're in 2023. How can stop the toll ain't stop?
You should be happy that the Chinese and the
Why
French out there, because it would have been a fucking shithole.
No, it shouldn't.
They've gone there and they've helped infrastructure the country, and the country now is paying back the debt from the tolls.
The people can't afford to use it.
They can.
What is the average earning of the average Jamaican?
I couldn't tell you.
And what is the average toll rate? They cannot afford to use it. The man going to work every day, back and forth to work, cannot afford to use the toll.
How do you know?
Because my family live in Jamaica. My parents live in Jamaica.
And then what they tell you they can't afford
My parents they got money from Britain. They can afford the toll.
Then who was the problem? So they help them to pay for the
But
show.
I said the average Jamaican.
Have you spoken to the average Jamaican?
Yes. Yes. I've done a survey. The average Jamaican, even they sing about it on the. They even sing Cartel.
He's in jail. He's going to talk about fucking.
He spoke about it.
He said,
he said, "I'm not paying the toll to cross the causeway." It's in one of his tunes from back in the.
He's in jail. How? Right now. He will pay millions to cross that causeway. You fucking. Gives a better analogy than.
No, I'm just telling you. People sing about it.
Broke people.
People sing about it. Bounty killer. Yeah, the poor people governor. They talk about the toll. They talk about.
But he still paid the toll though.
But he will.
I saw him on his Instagram.
Driving through the toll. No, you think it's a good thing. It's not.
It is.
It's not. You think it's a good infrastructure. It's not.
It is.
No, it's not. Not everything that glitters is gold. Not everything that glitters is gold.
The Jamaica needed a cash injection. They did.
No, they need
the government done it right.
No, so what about them selling their natural resource then?
Something had to sell.
Come on, man.
Remember,
this is why they
have natural resources and the country is still fucking going under. Let me sell it and then get that money and build up the country. The country's built up right now. Right now, I was chatting to my baby mother today. I'm saying to her, she's saying right now everything's expensive for food. I said, so what about? I remember when I went yard and there's ackee on the tree and we could pick that. She said, them days everything sell. You can't pick nothing no more.
Yeah,
you catch on.
It's expensive.
Everything is expensive. She said it's even Jamaica. So she said if you go outside the KFC, there's a long line.
Yeah, but that's partly because of bad service.
So I don't get it.
That's partly because of bad service. No, but you got to remember, consumerism, capitalism it runs the world. Like that same thing that they've done in the Western world, they've put in everywhere. So sometimes this cash injection and stuff, it might seem like it's needed, but it's definitely not, because you got to get the country. If you want it to live like a first world westernized country, you got to bring everything up to that. So wages, like people have to. Some kids still not educated because they can't afford it in this 2023. So you have to build up the economy and you got to build up the infrastructure before you start doing things from the top end. Mm-hmm. So you, with your foreign mind, like no disrespect, but you like, we're British, innit? We got a complete different way of looking at things. Just do this, just do that. It makes sense. They got to build everything before they get to that. So bringing this highway, it might seem like it makes sense because I can get from Ochi to my mum's house in Linstead in 40 minutes, where that was never possible.
3 hours to 5 hours.
Before, bumpy road.
So
for me, it's nothing. I drive on that and I'm good. I pay my little $500. It's nothing to me. But the highway is empty all the time. The average Jamaican don't use it because they can't afford it.
So that's good, man.
But that's what I'm saying. So when we go on holiday, it's like, oh, this is great. I can get to Kingston in an hour. Yeah, cool. But that doesn't help the country. Trust me, it doesn't help the country. And to bring it all back, when we're talking about the white man getting on the bus, it's how they view them. It's how they're told to view them. Like, trust me, it's like, I'm not talking about every single Jamaican. There's places where the wrong white man go down there, he's in trouble. I'm not saying that, but I'm talking about the mentality. This is even down to bleaching and so. Like even here in this country, how we like deal with white people over our own. Like there's enough man who we was talking about the last episode. We were talking about youths with their knife. Them same youths with a knife that would shank up anybody that's their colour. They'll be very scared to shank up a white man. Very scared. The same youth that's got no brains find brains when a white man, especially if he's got a suit on or something. That's indoctrination. Do you get what I'm saying? So what they were doing in Ukraine when they're telling, I say us because we are black man, but they're saying to them black people, get off the train, not just because our people, it's because you're fucking black, bro. And you're nothing. That's how that's the way they were dealing with you.
How do you know that?
Because if they
they
didn't check that they were Ukrainian citizens. And that's all that makes you Ukrainian. What makes you British is your citizenship. That's the only thing that makes you British. You're not a born Englishman. You could never, you know what I'm saying? So when you're getting on the fucking train in England, it's because you're a British man. But no one ain't asking for your passport. So they've also got black Ukrainians that have gone there, married someone and got the same book as everyone else. They didn't ask them for their passport. They just know, we don't want you here. Do you get what I'm saying?
But how do you know they said that?
How do you know that they were saying, oh, just let Punsi on first?
Because they tried, because I could not, listen, the man then was just being a nuisance.
What? They're trying to get to safety.
Why the fuck are they in Ukraine anyway?
Studying.
Black man. Studying what? Fucking to get punched in the face. There's nothing to study in Ukraine. What's there to study?
Because Ukraine is classed as a first world country. And these people are coming from countries that are the developing world. No, and they go into a place where, listen, you know what makes, listen to
it's like me going Russia and experience racism. Oh, Russia's, no.
No, but it's not like you. Because you live in the first world. So you don't have to go to Russia. But if you're in a country where your education is limited,
see, that's Jamaica. I mean, Africa. Africa is very smart people. Don't fuck with Africa.
What part of Africa are we talking about? Because you can't again. You can't style me because Africa's a continent. So let's talk about what. Let's talk about.
So where were these people from then? That was
Nigeria.
They weren't from Nigeria.
They were from Nigeria.
They weren't from Nigeria.
The woman that was on the interview, she's from Nigeria.
This is an idiot.
Why is she an idiot?
Because Nigerians make money without leaving Nigeria.
What are you talking about? The poverty level in Nigeria is rife. Nigeria's got 280 million people. They don't have money. The haves and the have-nots. The extremists.
Can I say something to you? You just said it, C6, and don't be an arsehole to your fucking self. How much does Nigeria people have?
They have 280 million people.
Not everybody kind of rich.
People just want...
How?
They don't need to be rich.
No.
No.
There's going to be some crackheads. There's going to be 2 million crackheads.
Listen.
4 million.
I understand.
You understand?
No, I understand.
There's too much people for that to be perfect.
Listen, the have and the have.
That's why there's only 4 of them.
No, they go everywhere. There's people in every country in Europe, every single country in Europe, they have like loads and loads of students like from Africa, Asia, whatever. Because for those who can save up and get there, even little things like the recognition of your qualification from Africa. African people, whatever country you're from in Africa, there's a lot of smart people. They're the people that built the first civilization. I'm not taking away nothing from them. But they're not recognized. So if you're a doctor or a pharmacist or anything in Africa, whatever country you're from in Africa, any one of them, and you come here with your certification that you are a certified doctor, in England, you cannot get any work. Your conversion course to use your doctorate in England is just as long as taking your doctorate.
Okay, so
but if you come from Eastern Europe, which is they class as a first world country, this is why when they did the EU, the people from Poland or whatever, Lithuania, whatever part, they got their conversion course is only a year because your education is as good as ours. You get what I'm saying? So the conversion course, and that is why they go around the world to these countries because their education is looked upon different.
So this stems from you talking about the slave trade. So I want to ask a serious question because we're quick to talk about the diamonds and this and mirror. But my thing, I've studied the slave trade, and even in certain films, they'll show you the stem of slave trade. So my thing is, do you think even though we're blaming the white man and the queen and the diamonds and this, that, do you think African people should be held accountable as well? As for, if you know about the slave trade, how did slave
trade? It's a trade, isn't it? Obviously, it's
no,
a trade.
But how did it go?
It's a trade. I don't know the full ins and outs. But
what
I do know is this. But wait, what I do know is
see,
this.
that's my thing.
Hold on,
if you're gonna come to white man, we have to find. I found out everything about slavery.
You haven't heard. No one doesn't know everything about slavery.
You do.
Let me tell you why.
You do. I do. You fucking arsehole. Because you don't know.
No one knows. You know why?
Yeah, we do.
No,
I've done my research.
No one knows everything. You know why no one knows everything? Because you will find examples of people that sold their villages or sold their people from their tribe, yeah, and you have people that were outsmarted and skanked. Give us, because you know
that's give and take. That's like road. That's like people like as you said that they're in a club and fight a rock out buckle fling and they get busted their head.
No, but
it's just like the jaw.
Can't say that
the majority of the bulk.
No, there was
the majority. So we're trying to say they went over there and just kidnapped the people. They wasn't kidnapping. They wasn't kidnapping.
So no one was taken by force.
No one. Yes, but how?
So we're talking about
by who? But
no, there wasn't
by their own people.
They wasn't all traded like that.
That's why the slave thing that the slave trade center, the slave center.
Listen. You're chatting shit, bro.
You remember?
You're chatting shit. I'm not gonna blame African people for slavery. I'm not.
I'm blaming everybody.
I'm not. And you know what?
Part of listen, they sell their own people.
Listen, but that's not the whole way. Like
there's kings and queens rich from in Africa from the slave trade as well.
Yes, and we're not. No one's ever denied that.
So
no one's ever denied that.
So no one
has ever denied that. But that
you have.
That there is. I guarantee you. If they knew, what their people were going to suffer for the next 400 years, not all of them, but a lot of them would have said, no, this trade can't work. I guarantee you.
They got money. They got guns.
But I guarantee if they knew the extent
and power.
Listen, I went to Elamina Castle in Ghana, yeah, and they got this. It's where they held the slaves before they put them on the ship, yeah? And like you go in there. And
that's what I'm talking about, that place,
yeah. And they go in there.
That was run by Africans. Did you know that?
They had African workers in there. Yeah. Yes, I do know that.
But there wasn't slaves. They were proper tribe people working with the Spanish. Do you know that?
Listen. So,
I'm trying to educate you.
I'm going to explain something.
I'm trying to educate you.
That doesn't make them responsible for everything that happened. It don't make them responsible for everything that happened.
I never said that.
It don't make them responsible for everything that happened. It don't make them responsible.
Because I didn't.
You see, you're just trying to take.
No, what I'm saying.
You're trying to take. So what you're trying to.
Let me tell you this.
We're rubbing out the white man.
What we're doing now. What we're doing.
Calm yourself down, bro.
Yeah, because I know what I'm talking about.
Cool down before I douse you down, bro.
My thing is, why do you think fucking they want what's his name? Who's it? What's his man is in jail for Mexico? The cartel.
Chapo.
El Chapo. You understand? So you're trying to say he's not supposed. He's saying to say I shouldn't be in there when he sent tons of cocaine to America. He don't say, and when that came, the devastation that done to the people that were in the country was immense. So you're trying to say...
How did Ola... why are you blaming Ola? Based on your argument. Based on your conversation.
Let's not blame El Chapo then. That's my point.
Based on your conversation.
So you're trying to say, let's not blame the people that sold the slaves.
I'm not trying to do that. No, because
you said that.
What you're doing is this. Listen.
But that's what you
said. Listen. Bro, please, take a chill.
But you're getting aggressive.
If El Chapo, yeah, if you're going to say El Chapo, that's like saying the white man. Yeah? No, listen. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
So you understand.
My face.
So you understand, yeah? If El Chapo is the white man in slavery, yeah? And the people at the port, the people that are the shipping companies, the people that at customs, the people that fly the planes, that allowed it to come in, are like the Africans that facilitated the slavery.
Yes.
They're the Americans, that facilitated the drugs.
Yeah.
So on that basis, the same way you're doing, you want to share the blame amongst the Africans and the white Europeans, then you cannot put it all on El Chapo. You got to blame it with the Americans, because the Americans let it in for money. Do you think that El Chapo sneaked in tons? They were being flown on planes and allowed in by the Americans.
Yeah.
The American authorities were turning a blind eye because they were getting a backhand on it.
Yeah.
So they're just the same as what you're saying the African slaves are. So if you're going to share the blame between the Europeans and the African people that sold, then you have to share the blame on El Chapo and the Americans. So he should be free then.
No, if that's my point.
He should be free if the fucking person that brought the drugs in is not free, is free, El Chapo should be free. If the flyer of that plane, the army, you seen Blue Magic, what's it called, American Gangster, there was them things happen. They was being thrown in on a government plane. If they're not all in jail, Frank Lucas shouldn't be in jail. God damn it.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's the same thing you're saying. You wanted to...
That's like me saying, I'm going to Tesco's and I'm teething.
Yeah.
If Tesco's wasn't air, I wouldn't be teething.
That is, you sure? You sure? You sure are you sure?
That's what you just said.
No, you sure?
That's what you just
sure?
said. That's what
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this.
exactly what you just fucking said, mate.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. You know what's the hardest part of this whole podcast? Yeah? Is that I feel like we're on two different levels.
We are. I'm on a higher level than
You're definitely not, bro.
I'm on a higher spectrum.
You're on the spectrum, yeah?
No.
And you know what it was? You then drink and smoke drugs, yeah? You drink alcohol and smoke drugs and you're on the spectrum. The conversation is the hard. I don't even know why I put myself through this weekly. Weekly!
Do you know what it is? I keep saying it, Ceesix.
This is struggle.
See on the other podcast, you was under a smoke screen illusion that made you look like when people say, yeah, Ceesix. You understand? Like I even thought like, wow, he might show me up because he's come with that brain. And I realised that you're a fool. Do
you know what? No one.
You're a fool.
All right, listen to this. No one.
Right.
Listen to this. No one has ever. No one.
No, it's one on one.
No comments. Yeah, from the shark, and the lion episode has disagreed with what I said. No one. Because
I've seen a bit of laughing face after.
They're not laughing at me. They're laughing at the fact that you didn't get it. And you know another thing, the episode about the girl, you know, about her best friend, the boy. Again, there's nobody that said, "See, you're wrong." What they're all saying is Dizzle's a idiot.
Okay, six.
Yeah, you read your comments, bro. Interact with the people. Then.
You fucked up. You know what it is. You just. It's like you caught it. It's like this podcast has made you. You know, like some people find themselves. You found yourself like, yeah, I am a half eater, really.
I can own that. I'm not always right, and I can own.
Now you can.
No, yeah.
The other podcast, not.
But why are we talking about that?
Fight.
Yeah, that was then. There was many different.
So I'm trying to say, I'm seeing this is a new Ceesix. You're seeing people. This is a new fucking Ceesix.
In the other podcast, there's many reasons to why that everybody acted the way.
Yeah, and it sounded like. Remember, like the last
there's
podcast,
many reasons to why.
It sounded like you knew.
I know more than
what
you.
The fuck you was talking about.
No, I do know what I'm talking about.
You don't.
And if I don't know what I'm talking about, if I don't know,
you fucking don't.
I do.
You don't.
What you? How?
Fool, I don't know.
How?
What's the next topic?
The difficult thing is this. Seriously,
go on.
Is that you have like a really low IQ.
You know why? You know what's funny? It's so serious.
I set it up neatly, innit? It just makes conversation hard, and then you get something in your mind, and you still don't get the lion. You still don't get the lion in the sea. You still don't get it. You still don't get it. Like there's something wrong with you, and it's mad. And I don't know how you've navigated life. Like to be 55. Like you're 55. How have we navigated this far through your life?
The thing, if your brother that was watching this, they're gonna say, "Fuck it up." I always knew Ceesix was not half idiot. That's what they're gonna say. They always knew. I didn't know, and I'm gonna my hand on heart. Phone joke aside, I haven't used that fool.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that back to the royal family, that like they would ever embrace like a proper dark skinned black person. Like, you know, like there's a lot of interracial relationships, and they're saying stuff like by a certain amount of time in the future, like so let's just say by 2087 or something, there's going to be more mixed race people than whatever. Like
my thing is.
So do you think that will infect the royal family?
No, my thing is going back to black people. I'm going to be the bearer of bad news this podcast in the sense of I'm going to be the C6. We're not going to agree with that in the sense of
I agree. I'll ask you a question.
We like to ban racism at any given point. Anything racist. And we as black people, we are one of the most racist people on the planet. We're racist bad. That's my point. We're quick to... there is racism out there.
Explain what you mean, bro.
Remember, I'm coming from a light. We're coming from a light family, yeah? You got a light family. And you come in with this... You bring your mum, yeah? To your girlfriend, she's black like your top.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring her around a Jamaican family. She's not Jamaican. She's from Barbados. But she's black like tar.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying, that's how she is. I'm not cussing her skin, that's how she's black like tar. You know how tar is black?
She's just really dark and beautiful.
Like tar, yeah. You know how black tar is? I'm good at the complexion of tar.
Her skin is shiny. Her skin is just really dark.
Grey, ashy black.
Her skin is just dark.
Ashy black.
Just say her skin is really dark.
Ashy black.
Just say her skin is really dark.
Badly.
So you're just being racist yourself.
I'm just saying.
You're doing all the shit that you're complaining about.
I never said I wasn't racist. That's the
There's
point.
nothing wrong with that.
So you bring around your Jamaican family. How are they going to deal with it? Be fucking honest and don't be a pussy.
Well, I'm bringing her around it, so I don't care what.
I know you're going to bring around it because you're pussy whipped. But my thing is,
I love my dark skin.
How are you going to deal with it? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but how would they perceive it?
They perceive it normally. Cause I got really dark skinned family, really dark skin. My family come from a place in
you're white, you're half white.
No, I would punch you in the face, bro.
That means you're racist. See, white, you're racist. You want to claim the whiteness.
Which
I'm white.
No, you said I'm. Which one of my parents is white?
That's for you to decide.
Anyway, I'm telling you, like, there's not gonna be no foolishness. There's not gonna be
man.
No, you might come from a place where your family burn out and bleach out and these things. I don't know where you come from. I don't know where you come from. But what I'm saying is, if I brought home a really dark skinned sister, she will be embraced. So if she's out there and she's, she wants.
But I've never seen you with a dark skinned sister.
What? Are you crazy?
Your last girlfriend was white, so why are you going?
What are you talking? I've never been with a white girl.
Why wouldn't you be with a white girl?
I never said I've never been with a white girl in my life.
Why?
I've never been with one.
So that's
my children.
That's racist.
No, it's not. It's my preference.
No, that's racist.
I don't like girls lighter than me.
Wow, that's racist.
How?
So how's that not racist? So if I
not racist because there's no ill intent behind it. I don't want no one to die because of their complexion. I don't want to hurt no one. I don't hate anyone. It's what I fancy.
So the flip side to that, I don't want no girl darker than me. Is that alright for you to say?
Well, for me.
No, as a man to say.
Preference is...
Is it alright for a man to say it?
Yes, it's alright for a man to have a preference.
So if a white man said, I don't want to go...
Yes, there's enough white men don't like black women. They don't fancy them.
So it's not racist?
What, do not fancy a woman? No, it's not racist.
Okay, cool.
Racism is a hate. Prejudice plus power. There's a hate. You have to hate someone.
Why don't you like white?
I just don't fancy them. There are a few that I've seen on TV.
Would you date with a white girl?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not for me.
Why is it not for you?
Because I don't want to be. I fancy black women.
So how do you know you don't fancy white women? Because
I'm fucking 41 and I haven't fancied one since.
Why not?
Because I fancy black women. I love the skin tone. I love it. I love dark skin girls.
So us as black people,
I like dark skin girls.
If a white man say that, well, I could not be with a black woman. I just have to be with my white woman.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a preference.
So we wouldn't look at him as racist.
No, because it's not racist. Because he's not saying I can't stand black bitches or I think black girls are ugly. That's different. I just do not. I really am attracted to dark skinned women or women that are darker than me.
So
I just like them. I like them. I like the way their skin looks. I like the way their complexion. It does.
So we're gonna have a therapy session. Is that because C6? are the lightest in your family, so you're trying to compensate them.
No, fancy.
No, wait, bro. This might be something that's in the you don't even know that's
listen,
there.
I've liked. Listen.
Serious now.
I've had a few mixed race girlfriends in the past. But most girls that I've been with have been darker than me.
Is that because
no, it's not because of that.
Are you trying to compensate?
They were with. Listen,
you don't even know that. You're probably trying to compensate and don't even know.
I'm trying to compensate. It's what I see and what I fancy.
But
when I'm driving down the road and I see.
Yeah, because you see your hand. It's white.
You're an idiot. No, it's not no psychological reason to it.
It might be.
I just fancy them. I just know what I like.
I like
what I like.
Remember, when you leave her today, think about it. One Smith said, I think, man.
I don't smoke.
It might be. That's what I said. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I said.
One Smith for act fool.
Yeah, I said, you know what? It might be psychological, you know.
I could be cured if I just go there.
No, yeah, you're thinking the more black girls that's darker than me, I might feel that I'm dark skinned.
No, I don't. You know what? I actually hate you. I don't even know why we're having this conversation. I don't even know I entertained it that far. But the fact is, I fancy what I fancy. I honestly fancy what I fancy. And I don't like every single dark skinned girl or every single black girl. I don't fancy all of them. But the majority of women that I fancy are usually dark or, darker than me.
That's kind of racist, though.
It's not racist. There's no ill intent behind it. I've seen a few nice white girls.
No, but
they're on TV and stuff. They're like, oh, she's.
So, but you played out enough white gigs. I've seen you've got fucking Oasis in your fucking thing.
Yeah.
You played that white gig the other day, and there was enough white gigs.
I
dancing to you, loving you.
I play at
white parties.
Yeah, I play at white parties. I play at weddings. I don't hate white.
Their money's good enough, but not their pussy.
I've never sampled it.
different.
I've never actually been with a white girl. It's just.
Are you saying that for camera purposes?
Why? Why would I lie? So if I say I've never been with a white girl and fucking she's watching this, then she goes, "You fucking liar." She should be in the comments. Sure. I've never been with a white girl. It's just I just haven't. So you've got no preference when it comes to women?
I love all women.
All of them.
All the most different nationality, the better.
Why?
Because that's what I just like to sample everything. I'm like Benetton.
Yeah, it's just a preference. It's just a preference. And I've been in long-term relationships, so once I've got my woman, I'm with my woman. So then I don't have a time to be running around. I'm not like a man like you that just always sampling woman. I'm not like that. When I got my woman, I've got my woman. If I'm in my relationship, that's me and her locked down.
You see, you look at me like that. Like a little sneaky pussy.
You're always on the hunt. I'm not that guy. When I've got my woman, I'm nice. You get me? And I got my woman, that's me locked down. So, my previous relationships have been taking many chunks of years out of that dating scene. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm dating again. Yeah. I see this.
There you go. So what the fuck? You just contradicted yourself, you piece of shit.
I'm not in a relationship.
So you're being a sketel now. Like,
I'm not going to be a sketel.
You are.
I'm not.
That's what you said.
I'm dating.
So you always put yourself back in the fucking man.
I'm dating. That doesn't mean I don't sleep with everyone.
Black man dating. I
don't sleep with all the girls. Not because a date is to get to know.
You do. You're a
DJ. Get to know.
You're a DJ. You're the life of the party.
Get the fuck out of here. My profession has got nothing to do with my...
Yeah, everybody knows that DJs are dirty, sketters, secretive motherfuckers. I won't know your nastiness. You're not going to come and hear C6 and tell other people then that you're a dirty piece of shit DJ when it comes to the girl them. You would not do that. But they know that you are. Every DJ didn't... No DJ, don't be a DJ then. Because DJ, that's part of the DJ culture. The part of the DJ culture is play music and fuck girl. That's what you do. So
how dare you put that in the community like that?
All DJs, all you DJs. That's why man can't get girl. Let me be a DJ.
Why? Please, it's a profession.
The laptop.
It's a profession.
Let's not play some. I don't have to play. I just play a playlist. Ceesix. I play Ceesix. I play Ceesix. And still get pussy.
What are we doing here? Why are you putting down my whole profession, bro?
It's not a profession. You press button and get pussy.
Wow. Wow. DJs, I'm so sorry that this is happening. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
I've
Please
seen
don't
one.
Don't put that.
Balls.
I've
seen one dead 2 balls. Yeah.
I'll punch in the face. I'll punch in the face.
Even big up DJ face. You go on DJ's face, you see pussy, batty. That's all you want. That's tempting. That's all you want. Gyal. That's all you not want.
No,
gyal.
That's
gyal.
We're not gonna stand for that shit.
There's no
we're not
DJ
gonna stand for that shit
out there. Fully. So no DJ can tell me that I'm in DJ because I just wanna be the life of the party.
No, but DJ, my man been DJing from young, and the amount of money that man spend, the amount of hours that man spend, the amount it's not.
You deserve to get pussy then.
No, it's a profession. Man who really hone their craft. They don't care about that. If you got to take it serious. If you take it serious, and you make money. You make a living from it. You can't make a living from being a sketel. It doesn't make sense. You have, so whether there's parts of you get there's a couple groupie gal and you think, after being in the industry for a certain amount of time, them things don't phase you. Honestly, they don't phase you. Because I've got to make my living week in, week out forever.
No, that's 100% true, because gal fling pussy, man, that's boxing with.
Nah, it don't phase you, man.
But when you first do it, it doesn't phase you, but you're back on the market now, so it phases you.
It don't mean anything that I'm back on because I'm back on the market.
You just said you're dating.
Yeah, I said just because I'm back.
You just said you're dating.
It doesn't mean that I sleep with everyone. Because listen, I am now.
Waste of time dating.
I'm like fine wine. You see, now I've got older. I've got so much more to offer. I'm a much better catch than I probably was back then. I've grown. I'm wiser. I've got more things going for me. I cannot afford to just give myself to anybody.
So
and I'm a very good breeder, so I can't afford to just give a pick me. I don't want to be that guy. I have to be very, very sensible.
So when you get the snip now, you've had enough.
I was actually contemplating getting a snip, honestly, but I don't want to reverse God work. God set me up. There's man who can't have kids. There's man who can't have views, and there's me trying. I just snip it off because I've got too many. That's fuckery.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I prefer to just play it safe. Remember, a man.
So you just pull out.
A man is in protection. No, I just use protection if I go down that road.
See, you don't sound like a man that uses protection.
Sound like a bareback specialist.
I know that not. You're not a bareback nastiness. Go get yourself checked up, you piece of shit.